Hello and welcome to lesson 2. In this lesson we will learn about components, how to create it, how to pass data to view to other components, how to pass data between elements and component, and how to handle events. In previous example we have created a test application and root component. Let's create another component and look what we got. Go to console, type ng generate component subcomponent. npm type npm start to start again. Service is running and we can do changes. Subcomponent has been generated. What is actually component? It's code within one class and some metadata about this class. It have template URL. It's markup of the component. Style of the component. It is name of the component in the parent markup. Let's put this component into our page. We need to declare this new component in class imports. Now it's works. As you can see, this is HTML which in the component shown on the page. We can put any number of components. Let's put 3 and give some styling. If we need to put some data in the class of component and show it into the markup, let's try it. Let's define two variables here. We can show it in markup using special syntax called interpolation. As you can see, values are shown in our page. If we need to define variables values outside the component, from the component which it calls. We can write like this. But it is not enough. We need to decorate this variable with special decorator, which also should be imported. Now it works, and 1 and 2 and 3. We can also pass variables from the other component. Let's decorate this one and put a val value to app component. This will not work because it's required special syntax for variables. This value is calculated one, so you can put any TypeScript calculation expression. If you need to pass some information from subcomponent to root component, the best way to do it is events. Let's put some elements which produce events. To handle events, we need special syntax. In round bracket, event name. In this case, click. OnClick is our function. We need to define it in component. Now we can pass event to the parent component. In this case, we need output. We will put number. This is special syntax for emitting index. To emit event, we need to write emit and actually event. We will twice this value. To serve event, we will go to our root component and put my click here. And in every component. How to get actually event object? We need to use special word. This word is always should be used when you need event object. Let's look what is it. This case it's doubled 100, this case doubled 200, and this case doubled 3. Mind you why? We passed value plus 100 in value and returned from the subcomponent doubled value. So it's just double this value. That's all. In this video we learned about components and how to pass data to view and other components, and how actually to handle events. Remains how to pass data between input element and component. Let's look at it. Let's put some text box here. And we want to put information into our variable. For instance, my input. Which we will show here. To bind this text and this variable, we should use special syntax. ng model. But we need import some additional components. Now it's working. Don't confuse errors from the previous runs. So we binded value from here to our internal variable. That's all I wanted to discuss in this module. Thank you very much.